That's the way to come onto it at full speed, but that again is great defence.
O'Neill will go the short side, then pops the ball back. This is Dan Potter, and he then finds Sheridan.
What a tackle from Fritz.
It's a penalty again.
Captain.
Well, he's got to have a talk to him.
Have the captain, please. There's too much interference for the play of the ball, right? They were getting up to play the ball, and he came in again, hit Mitch Healey, interfered to play the ball. So he plays with a final warning. Away you go. Away you go.
Sheridan didn't regain his feet, so it really should have been penalty the other way round. I know he was all over.
Here. He played 24 out of 28 weekly rounds in Super League for Wigan last year, Jules O'Neill. There's the first point of the night, courtesy of the boot of the Australian international. It has been a dreadful season. They will be glad to see the back of it. Sheridan drifts the kick through, but straight into the arms of Rogers, who then pops it back to Waine Pryce. Oh, Pryce is almost through, and Deon Bird with a good tackle, an important one as well. This is Gibson. Mellor. Good defence from Devlin. Gibson. This is Dale Fritz.
This game played at ferocious speed.
Okay.
Hudson to Andy Lynch. Andy Lynch, great ball to Andy Johnson, and Johnson has got support from Healey. Healey brilliantly picked up one-handed, and Devlin and the referee collided behind him. They both took an almighty tumble. This will be a try to Castleford. Mitch Healey with the try. And as Devlin was trying to run back to get hold of Mitch Healey, he collided with referee Bob Connolly, and they went down in a heap.
Good break from Andy Johnson. Beautiful little offload there. You could see they were going into the angle, and Jules O'Neill couldn't get a big hit on. Back on the inside from Johnson and Healey. First real break. This is the referee getting knocked. I don't think that Paul Devlin would have got anywhere near it, but it was one heck of a collision, wasn't it? I hope Robert Connolly is pretty fit, which they are these days. Good job. But look at the good work here. Johnson waited, made sure that Stuart Spruce was committed against the tie, but they count. Take your chances. Big grin on the face.
Well, he's got a smile on his face, Bob Connolly. It was the best tackle of the night. Oh, dear. Good on him, Bob Connolly. Saw the funny side of it. I don't think Paul Devlin nor the Widnes fans do, having said that. But Mitch Healey with the try. That's his first try of the year. And here he is now trying to improve matters. There's no Danny Orr, there's no Wayne Bartrim. So Mitch Healey with the kicking responsibility tonight. And Healey, well, he's plonked that ball into one of the neighbours' gardens behind that empty end here at the Holton Stadium. Castleford can snap at him with a little bit of help from Ryan Sheridan. Johnson on halfway, Healey. Here is Lynch again. Another little break from Lynch. Non-tackle Lynch. Gets up and carries on. O'Neill with the tackle.
Great play from the prop forward.
And now a penalty.
He's pulled his leg again, Julian. Yes, you did.
I think they might take the two here.
Oh, they will. Second snatch.
He will want to get at his charges at half-time. Healey then with this penalty attempt. No problems for the Australian. 34 years of age. Millard to O'Neill, and back it goes to Deon Bird. Now, a little bit of open ground for Bird to exploit maybe, but it's quickly closed by Godwin. Here is Sheridan, it's on the last, so there's the kick, it's high, and it's out towards Gibson's wing. And he got to it, Hughes, it went backwards round the corner from Andy Hay. Devlin, but I think the referee will take a look at the video referee, will he? Yes, he'll hand it on to Jeff Bennett to check how the ball came back into Widnes' arms. But Devlin thinks that he has scored.
It was a Widnes player that leaped high. I think it was Hughes, and it is. Now then, that's going backwards. That's okay. Hay did very well indeed. Flicked around the corner. There was no one at home. Came off the boot. It was going backwards anyway. This is no knock on. This will be TRY, and you can see there that Paul Mellor had gone in to try to stop him. Devlin at the open space. There'll be no problems in my mind. It'll be TRY, and listen to this crowd when he comes on the screen.
They're already celebrating. And they're just checking here that he's onside.
Which he
both
is.
Both of them, Hughes and Devlin.
You can see he's well behind.
Well, they've all watched the big screen here at the Halton Stadium, the Widnes fans. They've already started celebrating. Jeff Berry is the video referee tonight. He has to give the OK.
What you can see is behind him. Sheridan's boot is just in front. Sit back, listen to this.
Widnes get the try. Devlin, the 22-year-old who's in the Irish squad for the European Championships later this year. And he's got a try in his last 2 home games and 3 of the last 4 here. He's now got another.
What a mess. Too many cooks spoiling the broth. 3 were there. No one really went for it. And soon as Mellor got involved, it was always going to be a try. Good work by Hay and Devlin. That's what they needed. That's what they've been searching for. It was a great high kick from Ryan Sheridan. But what on earth was the Castleford defence doing there? 3-1, turns out 4 against.
Devlin with the try then for Widnes. Just what Neil Kelly would have wanted. Now this is a difficult conversion attempt coming up from Jules O'Neill because of the angle that he has. There it is. He's only about 20 metres away, but it's the angle that is crucial. 20 metres away from the try line, that is. The angle to the post, though, is what makes this such a difficult kick. Study and concentration. Can he level the scores? Just the wrong side of the uprights. 8-6, Castleford still ahead then.
But they've got to do a little bit more than just this one man out.
Here is Michael Smith. Castleford, remember, down to 12, but Healey almost back, and it's a high shot by Robert Relf.
High shot.
It's been penalised by the referee, and Castleford will go for 2 here.
Well, I'm not so sure. That looked across the shoulder on both occasions.
And make that 3 from 3. Widnes 6, Castleford 10. So here come Widnes again now in the shape of Robert Relf. 10 metres away, stopped by Michael Smith.
I think who scores next will go on to Widnes.
You're diving.
Millard. And here is Sheridan, pops it up to Anthony Farrell.
Took that ball standing still. You've got to move forward. So many of these big fellas do that.
Millard, Relf was on the charge, so too Daniel Frame. And Frame has plunked it down. That's a try for Daniel Frame, but the referee hasn't given it yet.
No problem about it.
Just wants to check the grounding.
Oh, but I'll bet my house on this. No problem. In full control. That's the try. In a good position though, Connolly, you can see that. But you may as well make sure this will be TRY.
Well, that was safety first by Robert Connolly, I feel. The try given to Widnes. It's 10-all. Daniel Frame, a real favourite here, ever present this year.
It came about by a set move, back on the inside. Shane Millard went one way, flipped the ball back on the inside. Watch him go, thinks he's going this way, back on the inside. It's a simple move. And they didn't have the strength. Frame did.
To see O'Neill's boot from the penalty. This to make it 12-10 to the Vikings. 12-10 it is. Well, they've got bags of interchanges up their sleeves. Widnes, only 3 out of 12. This now is Ryan Hudson. That's a good run. Here is Mitch Healey. He pops the ball back. And Julian O'Neill with a grab. And he didn't like that there, Fritz. It's still going on. Kick to the in goal. Healey's got it down.
Yep.
Mitch Healey has got it down. And there's a right scrapping back play.
They're into it. And it's not handbags, this one. Robert Connolly turns around. He's onside, no doubt about it. He'll check now to see the grounding.
Fritz and Widnes defender O'Neill were scrapping in the back play, notice, but Healey was having nothing to do with it.
Stuart Spruce, no doubt about it, that's a try. What a great take. Stuart Spruce, he just stumbled. He was going down. This will be TOI.
Healey with the try for Castleford.
That's his second.
Yes, it is his second try. He hadn't scored for 12 months. He's got 2 in the one match, Mitch Healey.
Well, the one thing that Widnes paid the price was, instead of getting back and getting their defence sorted out, 2 of them was trying to become Muhammad Ali. Watch this, get on with it. What about your defence? 2 have gone missing out of the line. Maybe Spruce was distracted.
Healey then with a very important conversion for the Tigers. Oh, he's having a blinder, Healey. Every point he scored.
Contested.
Tell you what, there was an eyeball confrontation between O'Neill and Harland. And that was a poor pass, but Adam Hughes has turned it into a good one. Can Adam Hughes make it all the way to the line? Oh, yes he can. Oh, yes he can. Adam Hughes for Widnes. Switch on, says Neil Kelly. Well, the pass looked as though it was going nowhere. And Adam Hughes picked it up. He enjoyed that, didn't he, the Welsh international?
So did those guys and girls. Beautiful stuff. Sometimes an error can just go your way. As Eddie has mentioned, not the best pass, he was bouncing away. But it all came about from the fact that Castleford did not want to contest it. Eagar should have gone on. It came off him. Head and feed. Look at this. Hesitate. Mitch Healey couldn't stop him. And watch how Hughes goes in and out. If he hadn't have swerved, it'd have been caught. And didn't he enjoy that? Watch how he swerves away. Makes the break. He knows that they're chasing. So therefore, just as about to commit himself, he goes in and out on the arc. That is a fine try.
His 40th consecutive appearance for Widnes. Knows it. Widnes have the lead, but it's a slender one again, 18-16. Sheridan will come back this way. Andy Hay.
They'll do another drive, surely switch to the blind.
Here is Sheridan. Now it's O'Neill. That stuttering run, he showed it to Finnigan. He gave it to Robert Relf. And Robert Relf offloads to Deon, who keeps it going back to O'Neill. And O'Neill then in field, and again onto Spruce. And wide again, and quick hands, and they've got the man on the overlap. They might not need him, it's Hughes, they will need him. It is Devlin.
What a try!
Fantastic stuff from Widnes. And the try, the second of the night, scored by young Paul Devlin.
Well, if ever a try will warm the hearts of a coach, this is it. Outstanding rugby league football. They have served up a treat. It's been rough and tough. We said at half-time, don't go away, it will get even tougher. And it has. But that try was out of the top drawer. This is where the ball was lost by Eagar. Bird had gone into the tackle, he wasn't looking at it. They picked it up. 2. This is the 3rd one. Let's have the 4th. Then the 5. O'Neill again. Let's have 6. Millard does well. Here's the 7th. And watch for the 8th. Bing, bing, and it's 9. Lovely.
And I think you missed a couple, Steve. I counted 11.
I'm just slow at counting. I've done 220 miles. What a try. We'll see that all the way through the season, and why not? But they stuck with the tried and tested. They had the faith, especially in this man.
And O'Neill misses in the attempt to add the extras, so the match is still in the melting pot.
Stay.
Adam Hughes injured, Atcheson on, here is Spruce. Well, will they go for the 1 point here, or are they looking for 4 with Deon Bird?
Well, they're going for the six. Will they go early? Maybe another drive.
O'Neill is back here. 1 point will be enough. And Julian O'Neill kicks the drop goal. That means the Tigers have to score twice. 23 points to 16. That could be the winning kick.
Darted that ball up. He's been around in the big defensive hits.
Here is Daniel Frame. News of Adam Hughes' injury, Bill.
The news on Hughes, he's got a pain in the neck. It's not Steve-O. And he's sitting on the sidelines with ice on it at the moment.
Here is Cantillon. Here is Dan Potter. Will Potter win the match for Widnes? Yes, he will. Potter for Widnes in the corner. And Widnes' top six bid is on course. Cantillon scampering away from dummy half. He created the opportunity, and Potter, he finished it off in the corner, just as he did at Wigan last week.
Superb stuff. Back on the inside. Millard, who's having a fine season. Cantillon. Oh, wonderful stuff. Got to finish on there. Phil Clark. The Tigers are tiring, but you've got to admire the way that they're keeping this ball alive, Widnes.
Oh, you really do have to admire the urgency, the enterprise of the Widnes Vikings today. You want to play the big games at the end of the season, you need speed, and that's what's on show here. Speed and skill. Look at the good footwork there from Millard, and then the offload, and then he just presses the accelerator. The offload to Potter, just does enough to slide in at the corner. A well-deserved victory for Widnes, coming off a great week.
Just shows you, Phil, that the importance of bringing someone off the bench like Phil Cantillon.
To really put the icing on top of the Widnes Vikings cake. He's missed it. 27 points to 16.